Hello and welcome to our very first look at The King is Watching. This is a brand new indie roguelike kingdom builder where you play as basically a giant floating eyeball who watches over his peasants. You try to build up a little town that gets attacked, I think, each day. We're taking our very first look at it today for a couple of hours. So we're going to dive right in, see what it's all about. Ooh, we have to give a flower to somebody. Looks like probably a merchant, a knight, a wizard, and a noble. I mean, they all kind of look noble. I'm going to give it to the old man. Who else would appreciate this flower? Oh no. That's not what I thought it would do. All right, well, I might as well turn y'all into flowers, I guess. So, okay. That was a little unexpected, to say the least, right? Your Majesty, the kingdom stands ready, though much remains to be built. Let us proceed to your tower. There are matters most urgent to attend to. Okay, so I have all these people who work for me, and for some reason my advisor is a duck. Preparation, council, gallery, challenges, encyclopedia, upgrades. So little of the roguelike element here, I guess. Let's go preparation. This will be your first time. I highly recommend starting with a tutorial. I will provide all the guidance you need to rule wisely. Well, absolutely. Let's do that then. Final Gear, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Easy mode, locked away. Challenges disabled. Check this tutorial out. Oh my god, there's quite... Look at this guy behind me. Is this the king? Look at his ears. Greetings, King. I am Gustav, your royal advisor. I'm here to remind you how to manage your kingdom. Strong economies build strong empires. To start off, build a couple of wells which produce water, essential for basic production. We got wells, trees, wheat fields, and peasant huts. So it looks like we can kind of build this guy anywhere. Maybe not on that demonic thing. I feel like I'm going to build it here. Your kingdom depends on your supervision. Holding buildings within the area your gaze covers will work. Oh, interesting. Also I think I'm gonna scoot you guys up here. Cheers to big ears. Watch another streamer play this. They've done a couple of like little demo runs over the years, and it just came out last week. So you can move around and rotating it using both mouse buttons. Okay. Okay. So we're making water. Can I make 2 wells? Yes. Now that your wells have brought you enough water, it's time to place a wheat field. No problem. Now we're making wheat. Trees. I wonder, is there any way to make our view bigger? You're doing great, my king. Ruling the kingdom is not only about the growth of your economy, but also about defending against enemies. We know that the Gorblins, have planned raids on your castle, and you can view them on the timeline. 1 Gorblin bandit. 2 Gorblin bandits. You cannot recruit any skilled troops yet, so arm your peasants for now. Construct a peasant hut and recruit a couple of them. Note that the recruitment cost is listed in the building tooltip. Small peasant hut. Okay. Costs 8 wheat, I guess. Does it need? It does. So it won't work unless I'm watching it. Oh yeah, look at him go. And I guess if I can only have 2 of these little dweebs. The hut has reached its recruitment limit. If you want to recruit more peasants, you need to build a new hut. So if I go like something like that. Here comes the goblins. No way the king's watching now. Peasants are lazy if he's not. Game complete. Achievement unlocked. Kill our first enemy. You've received rewards for defeating the wave. 10 denarii and a marketplace. Gold doesn't grow on trees unless you tax them. You can get gold by selling resources at the market. The next priority should be gathering enough materials to build it. Ooh, I need wood. Well, let's get that last peasant in here. Looks like you've reached the troop limit, 4 out of 4. Having a large army is very important, so I recommend you purchase this upgrade as soon as possible. See if you can start producing the resources needed. 80 wood. Hokey smokies. All right, well, let's go for the marketplace first, I suppose. It's going to be some real interesting Tetris management here. Build the market. The market is complete. To start selling, you need to choose the right type of resource you're going to sell. Right now, you only have wheat to sell. Open the management and select the wheat market. Do I have to? Oh, man. Nothing works unless you're working it. This is a problem because actually I need trees. Maybe I can like sell. Shoot. I guess I should have put the market there. I need 80 wood to increase our unit limit. Okay. We got some big goblins in here. Wall busters. This building has almost run out of its resource. When the limit is reached, the building will be destroyed. Prepare to replace it with another wheat field or a tree. Oh, that'll be good, actually. If I could put the tree there. Perhaps. Or I tell you what, we could put like something like that instead. Your castle walls have received damage. Keep them intact if you don't want goblins to get inside. We got tendonary, we got iron mines, and we got archery. You've received an archery. Some proper training will be useful though as raids are getting tougher. Let the archers shower the enemy with arrows while the peasants do the up-close negotiations. Yeah, we're gonna need all right, look, the first thing I need to do. Oh, I can increase my gaze size here as well. So that allows me to have more troops. Why don't I maybe do that for a little bit? Actually, hold on. Sell this off a little bit more and we'll have enough to get the increased gaze. You've accumulated enough resources to upgrade the size of your gaze. Watch over more buildings. I'm just getting an extra water now. I really haven't thought this through very well. I guess I could build like wheat fields and trees kind of wherever. We need gold and we need wood, which I guess is the two of these more than anything right now. Oh God, we also don't have any peasants left. My poor peasants got butchered. Spot under unit limit, eye range, yeah. Spawn on the battlefield or upon the barracks. Allows units to be produced after the unit limit on the battlefield is reached while there's still space in the barracks. Interesting. Oh, I need food to make these guys. Oh my god. I'm seeing the balance now. No, we're never gonna survive this. I need wood and I need gold. Come on, farmers. We don't got a lot left. Get him. Get him. Yes. Good. Sweet Jiminy Crickets. The king was not watching. Spells? Creates a fissure that damages enemies or sends a chain of lightning. Let's pick fissure. A crystal mine and a magic school. Looks like you've received a spell. Some of them can drastically change the tide of battle or give you bonuses. Drag and drop them onto the battlefield when the opportunity arises. Denari, wood, militia camp, and a prophecy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. King, you've been given a prophecy. Here you can determine the next 3 waves of enemies that will attack you. With stronger foes come better rewards, but be wise. Not all treasure is meant to be won. An enemy wave that's too strong could wipe your castle away. Inevitable. Spell? Banari. Resources. Resources seems like it would be good. Spell? Levy barracks. Basic production. Troop training. Veteran barracks. All right, we're about to get archers. So I want to say... let's put them there. Goblin crossbowmen, goblin bandits, goblin giants, and a fire mage. I'm going to be risky here. Also, I didn't realize this duck was a fancy lady. You can produce your own spells with the buildings you've just received. A magic school, but which we need to mine crystals for that. Recruits militia. Okay, I want to say, like, let's get rid of... oh, no, because they let us have 4 guys. What do we need right now for the archers? I need gold. I feel like the archers are probably the most important. If you ever wish to remove a building, you can enter demolish and destroy it. You might be able to construct it later. Remember, the resources spent will be lost. Replace the peasants with stronger troops. Demolish a peasant hut and construct the camp. All right, you're the boss, applesauces. Let's do that. Oh, you also require gold to buy them, though. Oh, no. Most of the troops you can recruit have their own unique traits which affect the battlefield. Some troops work exceptionally well with others. The traits of soldiers you have hover over the building or the barracks. Oh yeah, 1% to all production for each peasant on the battlefield. 4 to HP of warrior troops for each crossbowman on the battlefield. Recruits militia, 2 to HP of militias for each militia. Produces a mega militia after recruiting 4 base troops. Oh no. I see how this game gets crazy out of control. I can't get any more iron ore, it looks like. There's a melee guy. Wow, he just got absolutely butchered. There's an archer. We're already down to like 25 wood. Planning the layout of your whole castle is a formidable task. If you ever need to move a building, you can do so by holding shift and dragging it to a new tile. It suffers a production penalty, so resort to this only when you must. Everything except wells. Oh my god. I didn't know we could do that. We got the peasants, we got the crossbows, we got another spell. Choose some of your troops to be banished from this world for 30 seconds. They will return with crystals. Summons a scarecrow that explodes when killed. Let's take a scarecrow. And a trader. The trader has arrived. He sells a variety of items, buildings, spells, resources, and more. I recommend buying one of these artifacts, but the choice is yours. Receive 25 porcelain. Bosses are damaged for 10% of their max HP after introduction. All buildings work 10% faster. Let's get that one. That seems valuable. Clay mine. Gold iron mine. Archeries. A whipman's house. 3% to damage dealt to all units for each whipman on the battlefield. Use their whips to buff the attack and move speed of their allies. Peasants' huts, sacrificial stones. Well, there's a lot of different types of buildings. We're dead. Read your Fs. We're not dead yet, baby. Oh, cool. You only get the spells like once. I wonder about moving this market up here. Oh, I'm not sure I can. So you need wood. And gold. I'm gonna do that. And then we need wood and we need gold to start making militia as well. Need some time to think? Press the pause button or space. Yes. I'm one step ahead of you there, baby. Wow, so many different classes. Morale is okay. I'm a bit worried about 6 crossbowmen. Once you've recruited a sizable army and reached the limit, you might want to organize to get rid of weaker troops. Click Management in the Army tab. You can see all the troops that you've recruited. You can order your troops to go to the barracks where they won't be able to participate in fights. If you wish to hire stronger new troops but don't have space in your army, the troops in the barracks can be let out later and serve as a backup army. Interesting. Oh yeah, fissure. We made the right choice there. Wood, gold, or grapes. Let's grab gold. And the levy barracks. And then we can choose a bone pit. Summon small skeletons. That sounds nice. I like skeletons. Mobile on Twitch is pretty tough, yeah. It's always so messy. Love the way the music acts with the speed up and speed downs. Do we also get a nice vibe on that? Oh, I think you're right. I think we do. Undead grunts. Well, I was hoping to get militia, but maybe we should skip militia and go straight to skelly bones. Have a look at the people's morale. Different kings have different morale effects, and for you, the damage dealt by all your troops is boosted. There's different ways to increase it, such as making wine. You are maxed out at the moment, but I just need... I need wheat. Yeah, that's good. We'll get wheat here, and we'll stop selling wheat. We have lots of gold right now. And then let's start getting some bone daddies. I want to know what this thing does as well. Oh, cursed. Oh, that's not very good. let's go here. And I think these guys just require water to spawn. So I tell you what, I'm also going to put a crystal mine down here. And then... Actually, I really need wheat right now, so why don't we see if we can get some skelly bones out. I like this. This is a cool little blend here. Based on battle. Yeah, it sounds like the battle does some interesting effects. Whitman, I feel like whipping someone with a weapon would be a really easy way to piss them off and turn them around. Get slashed up instead. Oh, we got big boys now. We got chunky boys. Slowly generate spells. Generate militia. I'm gonna do this. Oh, these giants are no bueno. Okay. There's a fire mage. I think I need to spawn troops in the barracks because they're going out one by one right now and they're just getting gutted. So maybe if I can get a few of them all at once. We're going to have to send them out real soon, though. Okay. Go. Oh, okay. The militia are pretty strong, at least. The skelly bones are pretty cheap, it seems. That was the last of them in this tutorial. Nice. The scouts are reporting you may have more coming ahead, but the true chest of the kingdom lies ahead. For now, take these 5 things. See if you can purchase or upgrade something in the kingdom. Council, gallery, challenges, encyclopedia, upgrades. I can't. Town denari and ascension crystals. Okay. Village. So this is the first map. 1 fewer boss than normal, no challenges, easy mode. We're playing as King Baldwin. Oh, cool. Okay, there are different kings. King Baldwin, King Leonid, King Leo the Wise, King Spellis, King Bresnius, King Alucard, and King Saladin. Our spells are Raise Militia, Boost Production, and Request Tribute. Lumber Mills, Extra Loot, and Extra Loot 2. It looks like these things are kind of locked up, though, until we get some more upgrades. Touch the ball, reveal your fate, ponder the orb. Goblin's War Lady. If you thought Gorgoz was terrible, meet his better and far more terrifying half, Margera. Every bit the warlord her husband is, Margera has twice the brains and half the patience. Rumors say Gorgoz's impressive size is largely due to stress eating prompted by her fiery temper though no goblin dares say it out loud. Margera's plans battles with ruthless efficiency, usually while berating her husband for overlooking crucial details. Her iron flail swings relentlessly, matching her brutally sharp tongue. Legends say she once frightened off a battalion by loudly criticizing their armor. Don't estimate her after all, she survived being married to Gorgoz. The boss decided not to activate this mod for now. Unknown boss and Margera. Okay. 7 kings instead of 9, right? So we get the market, we get the peasant's hut, we get a research table. So I guess let's start with some water. Prophecy. Levy barracks, base of production, prophecy, enemy forces. So I'm gonna need trees and wheat as soon as we can get them. And then I guess the peasant's hut next. Little piggies running around out here. Birds. I love the visuals of the game. It's very pretty. Now, we do need to think of like where we actually want things like the peasant's hut. If I do it here, I think that's actually kind of a good spot. Because then we can kind of swap it around Tetris style. And if I put the marketplace here, that could be for where we need everything else. 1 goblin bandit, 4 goblin bandits. Kern. Need a lot of water for that research table. I think the question is do I want a second peasant's hut right now? And it might not be the worst idea. Just so we can have 4 peasants out. Best place for peasants hut is in the bin. Well, we just don't have anything else right now. I don't know if 2 is going to be enough for a goblin bandit, but I guess let's give it a try. Denari, levies, whipmen, hunters, and the bone pit. Produce hunters that slow down enemies with their ranged attacks, or recruit whipmen. I mean, I guess let's go for these guys. Ranged attacks. We actually have the materials for them. Wheat fields, trees, and big well. Oh, I see. So we actually have like limited of all of these. I don't hate the idea of the big will. No, run. This game is Grant Cormacker. How we doing, my dude? Thought I was role-playing a king a bit too hard. This game seems very cool so far, Cormacker. It reminds me a lot of, obviously, Nine Kings, but it's got a very different vibe to it. Ah, man, I kind of wish we went with the skeletons, because skeletons with big well would have probably been good. Let's, 200 units. So is it saying that the big well will also run out? Or recycle? All right, let's go small wheat field. The prophecy card. Wallbuster, wallbuster, wallbuster. Bandit, crossbowman. Levy barracks, levy barracks,
you to run this kick.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. Bribe me to run. Never. I'll do no such thing, good sir. You know what? Let's put the spell in there and let's put in the Denari. Skip that barracks. Basic production, advanced production. I believe. Ooh, a tome of questionable wisdom. Oh, this sounds like the kind of book I would like. Look at its beautiful face. A group of court mage assistants went missing in the woods. The search party found only bloodstains, tattered robes, and a sinister book titled 100 Otherworldly Wisdoms from Friendly Eldritch Spirits. Your royal mage, thrilled, calls it a boon. The tome shaped empires. You must read it, your majesty. But a nervous counselor warns the last ruler to read it came to believe his own throne was plotting against him. I mean, was he wrong? Lose 50 grapes, upgrade gaze, receive $100, or permanently receive 7 morale. I don't have the grapes to peruse. I'm gonna take 7 morale. You're boldly deem the tome fit only for the royal privy, perhaps even as toilet paper. Outraged, it retaliates by slightly reducing your royal gaze, shrinking the area which your workers feel supervised. On the bright side, your fearless irrelevance inspires your subjects, greatly boosting kingdom morale. Your fields might suffer a bit from more leisure on part of the peasants. Ah ha ha! I can't reduce the size of my gaze. It's already as garbage as it can be. All right, I need wood and I need wheat. What I don't need right now is gold. So we'll take what we can. Have them lose my soul to this? No, I don't know about that. But maybe, if we're lucky. What's a soul anyway? Who needs it? 10% to attack speed of flying troops for each hunter on the battlefield. Interesting. Stinky nets. So that's enough to make the research table. You're going to need wheat and wood. So I kind of think I put wood there and the hunter table here. Which means the research table could kind of go any number of spots. Let's just put it there for now. And then you need, yeah, you're gonna need more wood first here. Okay. Ah, that's not what I meant to put there. Whoops. Meant to put a tree. Get a couple of these hunters out. Oh God, we're up against 4 wallbusters next. You don't have the wood. This could be a disaster. Those nets really don't seem like they're slowing these guys down. In the slightest. Oh, my wall. It's gonna bust. Wow. Wow. Grape bushes. Gold mine. Crystals. Crystals we can't build. Grapes make wine, which is good for morale, but morale is like super good for us already. I feel like gold is really good. And then swordsman? Again, we need iron for that. And a black sheep barn. Creates helpless black sheep that provide morale. Other buildings may have uses for them. I mean, I guess let's go with the swordsman, even though we can't use it yet. And then... what do you need? You need more water to get another field down here. Oh yeah, we need more gold to make a gold mine. Noted. God, there's a lot of bodies out here. Mine's gold yield is limited. Well, why don't I do... that. Water, wheat, and gold. Has Cindy ever shown up? Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. She shows up like once a month. It's the stream. It says meow. Reminds you of the orb from Matwan. Demon inside got terrified when he saw it. Old demons getting spooked all the time. Summons 15 blades to fall on a horizontal line. Spills poison that damages enemies. I'll take blade fall. Because technically, these guys are meant to be able to do poison damage. Don't ask me how. I need iron. The way for me to get that is going to be researching. I guess. Oh, wow. Researching costs like 135 water as well. We could increase our gaze. You know, we also have like a good reason to increase our unit limit here. gonna hold the line for a moment. Ooh, that was our forest. Yeah, keep going. Yeah. Oh, those hunters are gonna get ripped apart, I think. Wow, I did not expect us to do this badly. Interesting. And that also did not do very well. Those guys are all almost dead. Advanced production. Carpentry builds furniture. A mill makes flour out of wheat. And a forge smelts ore into metal. Well, I don't have any metal and I don't have any clay. So the mill here is the only thing that seems to make sense. Very curious about this. Big brain time. I love some big brain plays. You know I love a good big brain play. Let's get these guys out here. Not having access to the damn iron that we need is really... don't feel so good. We're gonna need more wheat here too. Passively increased damage dealt and HP of flying troops. Well, this would be good. The hunters scale off of flying guys. So if we can find a way maybe to get some. Huge goblin bandit swarm coming up next with the prophecy. Oh, the traitor, thank God. Gain 3 eagle for each point of damage dealt to your castle. Receive 25 iron at the start of each wave. There's also an iron mine here. Chop chosen trees to get 40 wood per tree. 20% chance that any given tree will spawn an ent instead. Oh, and these are like upgrades, so you can increase the mill. Increase the mill for flying, troop training, clay, grapes, crystal. Arenas. A potter's farm. Oh, produces clay and wheat. What do I have? I have 80. $25 at the start of each wave. Or 1,000. I feel like the miner's lamp is the way to go. Not sure if the redeem needed to do something, but I use it. No, it's just there. It's just there. That's just the big redeem. Watching and enjoying the stream will get you far. I'm glad to hear it, man. I appreciate the big brain play. The knight who returned with the god. Main character hates demons, orcs, barbarians. They hate him and are terrified of him. A very classic anime vibe. Very good. We got 20 points left over. Why don't I buy some of this clay in case we need it for something? And I'm hoping this production building we can just get a mine out of. And I'm literally not even selling anything right now. Oh, we could sell flour. Pending rewards. Iron mine. Huzzah. Let's put that here. And then put another wheat field here. And ideally, if we can upgrade our gaze, start making swordsmen. Would be real nice. Be nice as ice. 7 and 6. That should be enough. I mean, we got a ton of gold. This is a big wave. Yeah, this is a big wave. The peasants just get buckled instantly. The swordsmen are okay, but they ain't really holding the line as well as I would hope. Hey, not bad though. Not bad at all. Crossbowmen? Black sheep. We don't have any mages or anything like that. What are these guys? HP of warrior troops. They might be better than the hunters for us. Small wheat fields, gold mines. I feel like we're gonna probably need more wheat fields. Great bushes, crystal mines. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could go with crystal mine. We get an artifact. Summon a temporary toad when a production building is depleted. What does a toad do? Let's take him. Prophecy. Basic production. Levy barracks. Denarii. Denarii, basic production. Denarii. Resources. Levy barracks. Established production. I feel like we're doing okay right now. Established production and a spell. Goblin pig. We're gonna go hard. Why not? Can you give me a tip? Yeah, why not? Moved on from riding, basically grudging Shakal. Send your man to reserve instead of the field. If ranged units are approaching you, you can use that tactic to spawn them when they're close to the wall and then spawn them in. Yes. Recruit building will be full though, even when the units are not in the field but in reserve. Make it so that the surplus are sent to reserve instead. Okay. Yeah, I played a little bit with when we bundled up a bunch of guys in the tutorial to send it all at once. I haven't quite figured out the balance of it yet though. During a routine inspection of your treasury, your attendants stumble upon a dramatic crown that looks like it was designed by an edgy jeweler going through a rebellious phase. The court mage beams, "Your Majesty, the crown of Veldath grants unmatched power and mild insanity, but think of the possibilities. Empower the madhouse and receive 4 troops. Destroy this fashion disaster. Or wear it. Superstitions be damned." I feel like there's an answer here which is just put all the cursed equipment on as much as possible. Being late to the Friday stream, it costs money to be late. What's the toad doing? I'm not even really sure. I'm not even sure. Building upgrade times 2, 50% chance we receive nothing. You know what? It does seem like this time around we're just like blowing up everything. I don't know, man. We got like 7 permanent morale from that first encounter. Let's wear it. Bravely dismissing all warnings, you place the sinister crown atop your royal head. You feel invigorated with incredible power and perhaps a mild, delightful lunacy. Your courtiers note that you laugh at slightly inappropriate times, but nobody dares question your brilliant and occasionally erratic leadership. Somehow, that didn't give me negative 9 morale. It gave me a bonus 9 morale. Maybe I misread that. Once this construction has been active for some time, it can be upgraded into a resource building of your choice to produce any of the following. Oh. That's handy dandy. Let's crump that down there. You are missing wheat. I really need wheat for broader gaze as well. Spawn troops to capacity. While there's space in the barracks. Actually, I'm kind of low on trees right now. Who's up next? A lot of guys. Kind of hoping we can chew through this gold mine so we can replace it with something else. In the meantime, we'll pump out a few more swordsmen here in preparation for this huge wave. There's a boss wave next, or like mini boss wave, I guess. Good luck, everybody. You seem to be doing pretty good this time around. Hard to kill off these wall busters, though. Nice. Didn't take any damage. A sawmill. Yeah, dude, let's get that. Provides a 20% boost to production of neighboring tiles. Friendly lumberjack. Definitely. I'd like to get our grain up to 60 here so that I can activate like a better version of that. A better version of the gaze. And then I could move that like over there. Well, there's only 6 left on this, so maybe let's clear out that field. Gonna need another round of these swordsmen. I think what I'll do is I'll probably put the lumberjack there, and then I might actually put like the archer there. Oh, look, we have a toad. Oh, goblin pigs, no problem, dude. Slapped it. Fireworks make your people work 50% more productively. Oh, honestly, let's take trees. And we also have toads. We have 2 toads out right now. So let's say sawmill. You know what? These 2 are about to be finished. 3, 2, 1, boom. 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. There's the iron mine gone. I need wood. I need clay. And I need a lot of farming. So I'm going to say, let's go down here with a double wheat field. We also have these archers now as well, who require wheat and gold. See, I might just put them there and then grab a few of them. A bunch of blue slime are up next. Fireworks? Cute. Cute as hell. Okay, so I could take... You guys are peasants, so I could put you guys in there and you guys out here. Now I have a full roster. 4 swordsmen, 2 hunters, 2 archers, a bunch of toads, 4 toads currently, which honestly should be pretty good against these guys. Dude, absolutely. We're trashing them right now. Oh my God. Big wheat fields. Big iron mines too, though. This is the advanced stuff. We need clay for some stuff as well, so. Permanent bonus to 7 morale. Toads are temp units, though. Yeah. Reserve can be good for setting the tactics. Who's needed, who's not, based on the fields, who spawns in. Ooh. I want to say let's take the wheat. I still need 30 clay for the better gaze upgrade. We can increase the unit limit, which is nice. Pretty shortly. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do that then. Grab that extra archer. Because the peasants, when the peasants are out on the field as well, they give us 1% of production for each peasant, so. Yeah, it's not a lot, but, you know, it's better than nothing. Then at least this way we have the full gang. And I'm going to put that really good field in there. Makes flour out of wheat. I feel like I'm going to put you there. So that way when we make wheat, we can sell it for gold. Oh, I see. I have to work basic construction. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Let's grab another iron mine up there. And that way we can turn this into a clay pit so we can increase our gaze size. When your troops die, a blade is sent flying into the enemy, dealing damage. Temporary units have a 50% chance of being resummoned. Or rider units passively gain 1 HP per second. I don't have any riders. Rider-diters. Sawmills, a madhouse. Recruits madmen that use hit and run tactics and poison enemies. Militia camp, Whitman. Buddhist temple does nothing but has useful passive upgrades. Let's get that. And I'm going to take second chance because we have that toad upgrade. Does nothing but has useful passive upgrades. 25% debuff to production. So that's probably pretty good to put on that curse tile. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay, so we have to upgrade it, I guess, to make it work. Looks like that's kind of the vibe. So you can become a clay mine. Which will give us enough for this. And we have a big fight coming in here. Goblin Shaman, Goblin Lightning Mage. No problem. More crossbowmen, more skelly bones. Let's go for crossbows. I think I'll take a second iron mine. Ooh. I think I'm going to take a backup wheat field. Stuns enemies in an area of effect for 4 seconds. Bosses have stun resistance. Yeah, okay, in case of emergency. And an artifact. Flying troops get a 30% bonus to attack speed and move speed. Or starter buildings get 100% production limit. Well, that seems probably more valuable for me right now. Sun-faced. Gives me a spell. You guys give me resources and denarii. Let's go like you. A building upgrade. 10 goblin bandits. Let's stick them in with the goblin giants. You're also a building upgrade. I'm going to stick you in here. How greedy do I want to be? I feel like the answer is very greedy. We're like kicking butt right now. Establish production, establish production. Well, that's the same reward. Why would I go for the harder one? Can I add you guys in? No. For generations, your kingdom has relied on the most effective method for measuring grain, the jump test. A volunteer leaps into the pile, their survival proving granaries are full. Today, Peasant Willard's attempt ended with a sickening thud, followed by a murmured realization from the gathered crowd. We've too little grain to survive the winter. Your advisors urge swift action to protect your kingdom and reputation. Blame the volunteer, blame the farmers, or blame the method. Basic production times 2. We did just get that bonus to basic production buildings. So you know what? I'm going to take those. You officially blame Peasant Willard for being an enemy saboteur, an explanation that is quickly embraced by the farmers. Willard becomes infamous as a traitor, and his treason motivates peasants to work even harder for the kingdom's good to separate them from that treacherous snake. They even come up with some design suggestions for your buildings. A little DuckTales reference? Yes. So we got the wheat field, we got the iron mine, the crystal mine, wheat fields. This second archery would probably slap. I need more wood for it. What am I building right now? Clay. To get me the broader gaze, which can then set me here. Actually, it would be better if I set here. I have 2 rewards. I'm actually kind of low on gold right now. I think I might... Can I move the market? No? I can't remember how to move buildings. I thought you just clicked and dragged, but... it doesn't really feel like that's working for me here. So wood and gold are the next big things. Shift click. That's it. Merci. Merci beaucoup. So I need gold. You know what? I probably should have waited to do that. The only way I can really get gold is by selling this flour. At the moment, at least. Oh, yeah. Okay, and this sells slowly right now because of that. Oh, just for a little bit, though, thankfully. Boom. Gold mine. Denari, spell. It's like that fissure. And a building upgrade. 25% chance of receiving gold with each production cycle, or boost production of the farm by 30%. 10% chance of repairing your castle wall for 1 HP, or boost production. Each market provides 5 morale, or boosts production. Honestly, I feel like gold diggers. Let's grab that. And I'm seeing that we are kind of low on swordsmen at the moment. Doruba, hello? We're doing very well here. Getting quickly addicted into this game, let me tell you. Getting hooked. Rapidly. All right, I don't really need that clay right now. Yes, I see the problem. Okay. Well, might as well keep digging. Clear out those farms. That looks like production building has increased by 100%, but it doesn't actually seem like it's giving me 100% there. Should I get rid of these trees and build another archery up here? I'm gonna do it. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I don't actually need to man that then. You don't have the gold for this though. So why don't we do it like this instead? Upgrades only for the farm with the scarecrow. That gives us gold. Yep, yep, yep. What your gaze is on is what you produce. Correct. Basic buildings are worth 400. Oh, okay. So they have double value now. I understand. Yeah, I don't really need this peasant's hut anymore, I'm also realizing. We can get rid of that. Sure, man. Let's take some crystals. Not that I have anything to use them for, but... Lumberjacks at 20% boost to production of neighboring tiles. So that would be the well, the field, the gold mine, and the research center. That's pretty goddamn good. Hard to get them all, you know, all at once, but... Okay, I gotta get those swordsmen going. So the question becomes, like, what do I want up here? I know that I don't currently need crystals, but I'm interested in farming some of them in case I get the buildings for them for other things. I guess the biggest thing right now is actually gold, so... Sell off any flour that we produce while mining this. Just stack up a bunch of other stuff. Don't want to recruit peasants anymore. You can sell the schematics for denarii. Cool. Very good to know. All right, we'll have a trader come up in the next bracket, so... Now, this is curious. They've got mages here, but they actually have, like, a force in front of them, so... Yeah, we're actually, like, losing some guys to them this time. What we need are better swordsmen. Improved iron mine, improved gold mine. This gold mine requires, like, forged iron, though. The wheat field is upgraded and it produces gold. I think I'm going to take that. Warriors get 15% HP. Champions get 15% damage. Or Arcane gets 15%. Swordsman and Hunter. No units or no units. Well, this is pretty basic then. An easy decision, sire. Watch some gameplay waiting for me to cover it. I've seen little tiny bits, but I haven't really like watched, especially not much for like strategy or anything like that. I'm not sure that I need you yet. I have to pick you though. Guess it doesn't hurt to have them all. Wood and gold are really what we need to be focusing on, so. Thankfully, that's pretty straightforward to do. We are going to get some denarii here. We're at 90. I mean, like, so is there anything here we want to sell before we go on? I guess, like, I could sell the peasant's hut, and I could probably sell these small fields. Which I had a little bit more there. A fisherman's hut produces meat out of water. Iron mine, archery, black sheep burn, the whitman's house, which increases everybody's damage, and the monument to the king's gaze. Adjacent improvements start working without needing to watch them. Whoa. Okay, that's good. Gain wine whenever you kill an enemy. When your castle reaches 0, it heals to 20 and all enemies are stunned. Receive 5 fireworks upon picking up the artifact. There's a bunch of metal. That could improve the mill. What do we have? 115. That's not bad, because I think wine gives you morale. So this means that like our damage would just scale constantly. $70. See, the problem is I need a forge. I could build that. The trader just gives you all sorts of options. Yeah, like I really like this monument, even though I like don't have the stuff for it. I don't know what fish are for, so there's not much point in me getting that. Boo, 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 boo. That just gets me more gold quickly. You know what? I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna take that. Oh, I could take Big Well. Yeah, sure, man. Why not? We have just enough gold for that. Oh, Big Well does run out. Interesting. Well does not, but Big Well is finite. Well, I wish you guys could see this. Mona is just like on the floor, completely belly up. Just looking as big pig as possible. I'm not producing any wheat here, so I should probably do that. Or like do that. Boss incoming. Margara. Legendary artifact. Grab another big well. This way we have a backup big well in case we run out of little well. Thank you for posting that, Cindy Bod. Yeah, Cindy doesn't come on stream super often. But we are very blessed whenever she does. 500, 600 gold for this. I've got enough for more troops. Should probably just take that then. Why not? Oh, Goblin War Lady. She's got some serious boob armor. All right, we got 3 mages. Okay, never mind. Hit him with the fissure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Archers. Oh, thank God for that knockback. Bought me enough time for my like hunters to stay out of range. Let's actually go like this. I need these crossbowmen in here really badly. Wow, I gotta tell you, these hunters, not a lot of damage. I guess they slow people down is sort of the point of them, but... Claim your rewards. Denari, a legendary artifact. Upon construction of the next 3 buildings, all resources are returned. Damage dealt by spells is increased by 100 P. I'm gonna take free housing, because if I could get this King is Watching thing. Permanently increase friendly units' HP in an area by 40. Or create an area that heals friendly units and makes them invincible to damage. I feel like health boost is the better option here. A veteran barracks spawns bumblebees. Oh. 10% damage to each champion for each bumblebee on the battlefield. My God. Oh, they're flying. Of course they are. An explosives cart factory. Grunts or a mushroom grove. Arcane warriors. Here's the thing. I don't make grapes. I do make iron ore. So I guess explosive cart factory is the only thing I can. Bumblebees are tanks? Yeah, I guess they are. You're right. And they poison. Oh, man. That would actually be so good with the hunters, because the hunters slow things down and can get poison upgrades. And they're warriors? I actually kind of think I should get bumblebees. I know I can't build them yet, but I could learn how to make grape buildings. I'm gonna do it, dudes. Vineyard produces grapes. Troop training. Warrior, hunter, swordsman, bumblebee, 15% damage. Sold. Prophecy. Stone golems and sun-faced. You've got a veteran barracks. Let's take you. You've got double spells. Resources, basic production, building upgrades are really nice. Legendary spell is really nice. We'll get all the spells on that round. And an elite barracks. Ooh, wow. How cocky are we feeling here? That cocky? 2 stone golems. $40 denarii or 180 resources. Hi, Momo. Clearly misses me, this cat today. The tuxedo cat was Mona. They're both tuxedo cats. Cindy has a mustache. And Mona is all floof all the time. This is Moni. I'm Mona. Say hi, everybody. Yeah. It's tough being a cat, isn't it? She's such a baby, she is. Such a little baby. All right, I feel good with this this setup here. Cultists have returned, or perhaps never truly left. Until now, their antics were a little more than a nuisance. A missing woodsman here, some public nudity there. Lately, however, their activities have grown bolder. Workers describe terrifying encounters in the forest, too ghastly for your royal ears to hear. Your spies have located a gathering deep in the wood and await your orders on how to deal with them. Capture their leader and receive 2 magicians. Transmute all of your resources to wine and receive 2... I don't know what these things are. Or choose an artifact and enemies attack immediately 20 goblins. I definitely don't want to transmute everything into wine because that would leave me kind of stranded. We do have a pretty strong army. That's not true. We just fought the boss, right? So our army is like completely dead at the moment. Here's my problem about taking 2 wizards is that we don't really have any swordsmen. Oh, we did just get bumblebees though. You know what? We have a spell that's like stun everybody. Determined to remove the troublesome cult once and for all, you order the banishment and seize their powerful artifact. They launch a desperate counterattack. Boss defeated, production increased by 15%. Your enemies are gathering stronger forces. The Hungering Maw. Precisely how this monstrosity came to exist is fiercely debated by terrified scholars and tavern drunkards alike. Some say it's a goblin warlord who made a reckless pact with eldritch powers. Others insist it's a demon who was imprisoned by ancient dragons and force-fed goblins. Admittedly, something dragons might enjoy. Whatever its origin, its hunters are legendary and alarmingly literal. From the abyssal void within its grotesque maw, fresh goblins spew forth, fully formed, eager to rampage and ruin. It's unclear if this is an intentional strategy or simply indigestion, but either way, it's extremely inconvenient for everyone involved. Approach the maw with caution and preferably with someone slower than you close behind. Yeesh. All right, we're pumping out troops. So I gotta get this hive and this vineyard down. I think the vineyard's gonna go here where this gold mine is. I'd love to get this Buddhist temple to get some upgrades. Hold them all in reserve. You are probably right to do that. Dismiss. Oh, this isn't gonna go good. Gain grapes whenever you kill an enemy. Increase the lifetime of all temporary units by 3 times. Okay, that's actually really good for us. We got to start clearing production buildings more frequently so we can get more toads. No, this is not good, man. This is no buenos. Yikes. Yikes. All right, we took some damage, but we're not dead. We can bounce back from that. It's fixable. If we focus on it and we health boost our next guys. Get that vineyard down. Last of these archers out. Okay, okay. We've almost got enough to broaden our gaze here. Sorry, we need a bit more for that hive. I'm not sure where to put that hive right now. Maybe right up there. Oh man, I'm gonna need a lot of grapes for this. The cool thing is the next 3 buildings I build are free, so... Well, I guess that was one of them. The hive will be the next one. If I can clear some more stuff out, we could also get some more frogs. And the frogs are extremely powerful. They do 131 damage. Who are we missing? Crossbowmen and swordsmen. Get that swordsman out there. Get that crossbowman out there. I'm gonna cast... I didn't realize this would be so narrow an area. I'm gonna cast that permanent health boost on all these guys. Ooh. Some definite beat down there. Fire mages, more bumblebees. What if we got rid of warriors and we just used bumblers? That seems like probably a smart idea to me. We could increase wheat field production. It's not bad considering how many of them we have. Honestly, yeah, I think that's actually probably a pretty smart choice. Gold mine, iron mine, and tree. I have 2 gold mines, 2 iron mines, and 3 trees. I'm about to run out of my lumber mill, though, so I think let's take tree. And... take a second big will. See how we feel about that. Almost got this broader gaze. Grape bushes. This is good stuff. This is all good. Get rid of the baby wheat field. Yeah, we're gonna need to. I was hoping just to get that going. Now we've got the max gaze. So... yeah, do I get rid of the swordsman? Probably, hey? There's 4 bees per. 10% to attack speed of flying troops for each hunter on the battlefield. 2% damage dealt for each swordsman on the battlefield. 10% damage for each champion. I don't think we have any champions. I'm gonna do it. Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. See if we can't get some of them baby bees out. Oh, they are big boys. Oh my God, they are so chunky. They also do a ton of damage. Holy moly. They do as much damage as the crossbowmen. Well, that feels like the right choice then. We're going to get a ton of spells out of these guys, which is great. And I guess all that wine is just giving us morale, which is making us, we're now up to like 50% extra damage. Friendly units get 35% of evasion. A healing pool. Let's take healing pool. Let's take 2 healing pools. Legendary fireworks. Sure. So I'll chew through some of this stuff up here. Really, this Buddhist temple is not doing a lot to us. Unless we get building upgrades for it. Like 1,000 water right now in reserve. It's absurd. I wonder if I shouldn't be healing all these bees. I think what I'll do is I'll put another bee where this iron mine is. And then... probably... I want to just put a small wheat field because I want to get more frogs out. Need 180 for more bees. Okay, our bees are kicking ass, dudes. The bees are so strong. Oh my God. A dragon hatchery where we can produce dragons out of flour. They are flying units and they are champion units. Oh my God. Oh, that's so good for us. That's insanely good for us. The black unicorns are made out of whatever that oil is. 30% of damage dealt if white unicorns are present. And the ballistas give extra HP to flying troops. That's also pretty good. But I don't have a forge, so... we're going to make a dragon hatchery. $35 gold. We're almost on these crystals. Let me just, like, wrap them up real fast. That was my lumber mill. So, dragon hatchery. Let's gobble up a bunch of this. A couple of dragons seem like they'd be good. Stop selling the weed. The flour. I mean, we make flour pretty easily is the good thing. Oh, passively increased damage dealt by and HP of flying troops. Wow, that would be a really good upgrade for the mill. Because that would be the bees and the dragons getting upgrade. See, the hunters kind of suck. What are you gonna do about it? You're gonna make me more bumblers. I'm gonna drop a little heal there. We have a bunch of frogs out here as well. And there's the trader. Resources are produced 10% faster. Provides 7 morale. Damage dealt by attacking buildings is increased by 25%. I don't know what an attacking building is. Musketeers. These are ranged characters that I think are just like better archers. Attack speed of champion troops. Provides you with troop stat upgrades. A hero statue. Well, that seems incredible. I have 90. Vineyard production up 30%. I am really interested in this because our castle actually doesn't have a lot of HP, so. Durdon, hello. Still lurking? Not a worry, my dude. How was Warhammer 40k? Excellent. Excellent. Really looking forward to seeing me play more Age of Wonders. It'll be later this week. We're going to be starting up the new campaigns and checking out the new Griffin beta, which I am very excited for. I'm going to grab that clay mine. I still have a good bit of clay left here, so. And I actually don't really need any extra bees at the moment. I have backup bees. You know what? I'm going to sell this swordsman barracks. And then I'm going to do this. Kind of like debating getting rid of this research table. Yeah, you know what? Actually, let's do that. And then I can put a question mark. Gold. Gold! Do I have a gold mine? I don't have enough gold to make a gold mine. Let's do that. Farm up some quick gold. So yeah, hopefully this guy, 10% chance he repairs my walls every tick. And then we're on another prophecy round next. I know I have pending rewards here, but I don't really need them for anything at the moment. Where am I going to put this hero statue? I think probably where this wheat field is in the corner. So I think I'm actually just going to let that wheat field burn down. 2 more bee slots, yeah. I just don't have room for the bees yet until I can upgrade my army. So much wine. Fireworks. Prophecies. Kingdom infrastructure. I don't know what that one is, but let's take that. Building upgrade. We'll take that one as well. And then, sure, double spells. Spells, established production, basic, advanced production. Is advanced more than established? Goblin swordsman. Probably don't want to put those fire mages behind that many goblin swordsmen. Let's do it this way. You know what? I'm hungry. My lord, the merchants from the west have returned to our kingdom. Their wagons are brimming with rare and precious goods, but on the eager soldiers sneezed on their spices, and the chief merchant, the poor man, is outraged and smells of cinnamon. He demands swift justice, specifically the head of the offending soldier, or at least his nose. If we refuse, they threaten to leave, and we will lose access to their artifacts and rare materials. In a showcase of your cleverness, you craft a convincing golem replica of the unfortunate soldier from water and dramatically behead it. The merchants are granted exclusive front row seats at the public spectacle for a hefty fee in iron. Your clever play thrills the traders, who eagerly pay handsomely for the entertainment. Your guard is unharmed, and the advisors quietly admire your impressive showmanship. If I get enough gold, I can now make the monument to the king's gaze, which allows us to work an area for free. Now, where I put that would be anyone's guess. I guess here would be the most reasonable spot, but most of our stuff is military buildings. I wish I could open up these other buildings. It's my biggest problem right now. Bet that I'll watch all the do content. Such a nice and cozy streamer. Nice. As your voice is very soothing. Have I ever thought about becoming a professional book reader / voice actor? I tried to do professional voice acting for a while, actually, and I didn't have much success with it. Unfortunately, I got given some like bad advice and was just going for some commercial stuff, and it just didn't really work out. But I would do it if I had the opportunity. If you like, honestly, if you like me reading books, you should watch the Rogue Trader playthrough, because that is basically me reading a Warhammer book. So, spent the whole time on the couch sleeping, listening to Agent play this game. Nice. Now you got a massager going and coffee? Yo, dude, you're living the dream right there, my dude. So is this guy just going to unlock stat upgrades like these upgrades? I hope so. I hope I'm understanding that correctly. Bats! Bat riders. Fat bat riders. Wow, man, our guys are just chonking. No, that's no problem. Kingdom infrastructure upgrade. Boost the production speed of all buildings of yours under the gaze by 20% while active. Fairy fountain does not need to be watched to work, can produce any resource at random. Buddhist temple does nothing but has useful upgrades. Okay, we have a Buddhist temple and currently it sucks. So I'm going to take the concert. I'm going to take a sawmill because we're going to need another new one of these. I'm going to take, I don't know, a clay mine and probably some more grape bushes. Boost morale by 6 when active, provides 3 morale passively. Hut-cha-choo. I'm kind of wondering about, like, do I get rid of the archers or something here? So if I build... start working without needing to watch them. I'm kind of thinking I put something like the monument to the king's gaze, like, here? Or... maybe what I could do is I could clear out the clay mine. I could actually probably get rid of the marketplace. You know what? I should just get rid of the marketplace. I could put the concert there. Sorry, I could put the concert here. I could put the monuments to the king gaze here. And then it triggers on 3? No. This is where my gaze is going to sit most of the time. Really, I need to move stuff around if that's the case. Because what I would want is I'd want my gaze here. Concert here is still not a bad idea. If I moved like the mill here, the hunter there. Hear me out. keep that going right now. You just need the gold. This will make sense. Hopefully it'll make sense before the boss. Two, one, boom. That's going to stay the sawmill. Actually, I need to move this clay mine is part of the problem. We'll take that punishment for a little bit. I don't really need grapes at the moment, so we're going to move like that. I did actually want that to be the sawmill, but all right, whatever. Pending rewards. We'll grab a crystal mine and we'll grab... Nice. I do get the upgrades to these. So we'll go flying. The bumblebee, the flower dragon, and apparently the ash dragon can take an extra 15% HP. That's going to be huge on those bumblers. Missed the part where you janked your back first time in years. You're ruined for the whole day. Oh, dudes, that's no fun. I thought you were just having a nice massage. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That ain't no good at all. Not a bit of good. Don't want to answer your following question, but nevertheless, a little bit in lurking hours and hours here enjoying the content. Would it be more beneficial to you? Either donating 10 subs or something? I mean, well, it's all valuable. Sub bombs always go like a nice way, because then it's like people get to watch without having to deal with ads or any of that shenanigans. So I'm always like a pretty big fan of that as an option. What are we looking for here? We need the sawmill. I'm gonna do that again. I'm sorry, Claymine. We just need this last 50 gold. And then I gotta decide. I gotta get rid of a building. Warrior troops. Do we have warrior troops? Oh yeah, we have loads of warrior troops. So this Buddhist temple is not really doing anything for us right now. So I think I'm just gonna chuck it in the back. It's also like dirt cheap to build. I'm gonna put the monuments to the King's Gaze here. Oh, you need to watch the monuments to the King's Gaze in order for it to work. That's good to know. Sell furniture for town denarii. Oh, wow. Animal farm produces meat. Bonuses for rider troops. Do we have any rider troops? No. Meteorite. Fissure. Curious. Control wand looks like a rolling pin, but it works. Yeah. Oh man, those little hand massagers are great. So bath, also very good idea. I'm a big fan of like get a good shower going. That'll keep you running for pretty much ever. All right, so I'm gonna have to move this monument here, and then I'm gonna have to put like something here and here. Ah, what a pain. What a crud butt. There we go. So now the vineyard and the concert is working. So the concert is giving me 20% to everything else in here as well. We'll give 15% extra HP to flying. And then, honestly, I guess the Buddhist temple in there now starts to make sense. That was a gold mine? Question mark? Apparently I need wood more than anything else right now, so maybe I just put a set of trees in here. I'm also short a bee temporarily. He says, with extra bees in reserve. Here we go. More bees. Bath, definitely on the menu, yep. Expected to work in your absence as it didn't describe working. I know, right? What a fool I am. I mean, it's a pretty great building, but you definitely got to work it in certain ways. This was a gold mine? Oh! I got no way to make gold, do I? Way to make gold. Champions get 15 HP or warriors get 15 damage. Let's do warriors 15 damage. Gold mine. Oh yeah, we're cooking. Look at how fast this stuff is moving. We're absolutely juicing it, dudes. Do we keep going after the boss? Oh. I guess yes. We'll grab another one of these healing pools. Summons an infernal creature to work for you? Yeah, that sounds dope. Let's grab that. Ram pastures. Transform your black sheep into rams, which are champions, arcane champions. Produces a strong build that only functions while this building is active. Provides 3 crystals with each attack. This unit doesn't sleep when you aren't looking at it. Crystal creatures or a lion circus. Flying riders. Griffins. Griffins receive bonuses from all troop classes and are counted as all classes. Once their cost to produce is increased. I don't really have a good way to make crystal. I guess I potentially have a good way to make lions and griffins. I could also re-roll this, but let's just take that. There we go. Animal farm. Ah, a fuel pump. I don't know what that was. Yeah, like I have like a winery. I have an animal farm. I don't have anywhere to put these guys. I mean, I guess I'm going to run out of this clay pretty soon. I probably don't need that once that's through, so. Rogue Trader, recommend a nice bloodbath. Wheat also makes gold. You're right. It totally does. And I don't have any wheat farms down right now. All right, so I'll replace the gold with a wheat farm. I'll replace the trees with a winery because I have a lot of stuff there right now. 15 attack on my warriors. And I'll replace the clay with the pig farm. Because I also have like 1,000 water. This is nuts. If I ever get the wood, I can also increase the size of my army. So that is definitely slow going. Bumblebees are warriors here. Flower dragons, bumblebees, swordsmen, and hunters. Or hunters and crossbowmen. I wouldn't mind some extra damage on those ranged boys. Like, we still have quite a lot of them. Though also they suck at doing damage. Damage dealt by your troops is increased by 20%. Troops are produced 20% faster. I don't have money for any of this. There's another King's Gaze monument. Musketeer. Explosive carts. Musketeers. Iron Mine. Wheatfield Tree. Animal Farm production. Or Animal Farm passively increases damage dealt by riders, which we don't have, but the griffins would count. I wonder if I shouldn't get rid of the archers for musketeers. Attack speed for champion units. It would make the flying, the dragons better, so. Gaze, the gaze building? I just don't think I have that much space. But I could... If I spun... Yeah, I could. What I really need is I need upgrades to the buildings that are like increased capacity by 2, things like that. All right, but you guys are all telling me to take that, and it's OP, so I'll do it. Right, like I would have to do this. And put the gaze there, and that would get me those 2 and those 2. And I have a boss coming up next. Let me clear these out so I have places like to put everything right now. Oh yeah. Sacrifice summons an infernal creature. Give me one of these guys. Oh, he's limited time. He's also not that crazy. My dragons do 81 damage. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna move you here. You here. You go there then. You guys swap. You swap. You swap. You swap. You go in here. I don't know that I need you inside. I don't have the supplies to build this. What was I doing thinking of you? Listening to you fools. Alright, well, what's done is done. Build that winery out there. Champions or grunts? Let's go champions. At least a nice warm bloodbath, right? Putting troops in reserve, recruiting troops works. If you know how it works, you can recruit more than your 14 troop limit. Yeah. We have like 4 Bs and 2 crossbowmen in reserve right now. Is my understanding, if I have this right. That was the clay pit. Animal farm. Requires grass and meat. Right. I need another wheat farm. I guess not yet. The hungering mob. Oh my god, what a meteorite. Damn, dude, that just like sapped his whole army. We got another upgrade here. We'll take it to flying creatures. Oh, he spit out goblins on my back line. That is not so good. Well, I mean, I said I needed a wheat field, so we might as well build a wheat field. I feel like that hive is wasted there right now. Send out the rest of our goons. Crab battle. Oh, they sent out a lot of crabs at me. Let's do a little rotation here. See if we can't get out a few more of these troops. You know what? I'm also gonna get rid of one of those. Oh, all my dragons are dead. That is probably not the best. Realizing I can just do this because that's going to trigger those guys. We'll get flying the attack bonus here. Okay. That's the big guy dead. Achieve victory for the first time. You unlock 37. Threat level increased. Ah, okay. And so there isn't. It doesn't go on past that. We stick our fists out. Grab this wine. Grip and sip. Ooh. Hello, Gorblin. Are you me? And we have enough to do all these upgrades. Well, let's get the upgrades building first. Receive wine at the start of a run. Permanently increase spell damage. At the start of the run, you will receive a tile enchanter. A building that can place a seal of production on a tile. Ooh. Geese training. Worm riders. Tile enchanters. Upgrade your troop limits. Oh yeah. Archmage University. A magic ball. Magic school that generates spells. What is this stuff down here? Oh my god, there's so many different trees. Tesla towers and cannons. Hydra ponds, balloon bombers, goose hydras. Oh my god, I want a goose hydra. Slinger tree, gnome dome, assassin's temple. Druids of different camps, badger, bear, and owl. Pumpkin field, falcon camp, enchanted stumps, powerful new spells. Unlock new playable kings. Ooh. King Alucard. That's the undead guy. Unlocks the first royal quest. Seems like probably I should do that. A new advisor increases max HP. Oh my god, there's so many advisors. Oh my god, there's so many advisors. I don't know what all these guys do. I don't know what an advisor does at all, to be honest. Are they the council? Selected advisors. Gustav, our goose. 5% production to all buildings. Ah, you can have up to 6 advisors. King challenges to claim these things. Beating a threat level awards ascension crystals. So that was the village. Oh, and I have to beat the village at threat level 3 to unlock the graveyard, which I guess is the only other level right now. Canadian geese with Tesla coils sounds terrifying. All right, what else do we have? The gallery challenges. Well, let's unlock challenges. Defeat bosses in a single run. Oh. Oh god, there was only one boss on that one though. Oh, I guess because we were playing on like the low level. Oh no, this works. Ability can be claimed. Ah, okay. Yeah, I see now. Gaze upgrades. Beat a level without upgrading your gaze. Without upgrading your army. Without using any spells. Without taking any castle damage. Kill all the trees. Have 40 units. Reach 100 morale. Have at least 1 unit of every class on the battlefield. 100 damage. These are great achievements. Oh my god. Kill your first enemy. Oh, we unlocked a picture. Village mastery, all sorts of bosses. Graveyard mastery. What's this one? Creative limitations. Secure a victory which each of the following advisors, Wise, Tree, and Betty. I have a choice. I could either unlock a King's Challenge or unlock the Gallery and Encyclopedia, and I feel like I have to unlock the Gallery because I want to know what this is. It's just pictures. Pictures. I guess as you beat different things. Well, then I feel like the first royal quest is what I'm the most curious about. I have no idea where that shows up. Ah, okay. Easy mode, soft mode. Challenge is disabled. Locked away. 1 boss fewer will attack the castle. Cool. And so we have different upgrades now. After cutting 15 trees, we can get 400 wood. We can raise militia at the cost of water, and we can boost production at the cost of gold. Request tribute at the cost of gold as well. This is really, really cool. Already unlocked some advisors. Can unlock multiple in another building. Pick 3 advisors with different bonuses. I don't think I have enough juice to unlock. Yeah, they all cost like 7 each. Obtain 5 trees and small wheat fields. You will not receive buildings banned by other advisors. Oh. Cool. So some advisors, I guess, will ban you. Removes grain producing buildings, but grants a lot more denarii upon completing a wave. Cool. Troops are cheaper to produce. Improve random tile. Lets you have basic productions. Removes wood producing buildings. You receive artifacts that provide you with various resources upon killing an enemy, as well as spells, 10 deforestations and 5 fireworks. Yeah, these are really cool. I really like the way that they can blend in and the different things that you can unlock. I am very, very curious to dive into this a little bit more, but that's going to be the end of our first look at it. So thank you for joining us over on YouTube. we'll see you back here for the next video. Until then.